I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. FruitFruit is here. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, please introduce yourself to everybody, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is FruitFruit. I am the co-owner of the Fruitopia Orchard. Don't let that wear you down. I suck at my job as someone who takes care of an orchard. That's why my boss always sits on my head scolding me, making sure I'm doing the right things.
That's really not even looking over your shoulder, just plain looking over your skull.
Yeah, he stares me down. He stares me down real hard.
So, how did you get started with the VTubing thing?
The VTubing thing, honestly, back in middle school, I actually found out about VTubing back then by a friend.
Mm-hmm.
The first person they introduced me to was Kenji, so I was like really into Kenji at the time. So I'm still obsessed with him. Like, he's one of my commies even till this day. He lifted me up so much when I was like younger.
Oh,
and
cool.
then that's where I started discovering more VTubers like Iron Mouse. I found out about Niji Sanji, and I was like, oh my god, these people are amazing. Like, how can they keep streaming for hours on end and just talking, and not feeling like so anxious? Because I would have felt anxious back then.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to get over sometimes. I mean, I managed to do radio for 35 years, so turning on the microphone and talking to it is not a big deal. I mean, I'm not looking at people while I'm doing it, so it makes a big difference. But it does take a while for some people to settle down into it. But if you're dealing with somebody who's done it enough times, it becomes like riding a bike for them. You just pick it up and go. Have you got to that point yet where you're just settled in and ready and comfortable?
Honestly, I feel like I haven't reached that point where I see myself at yet, but I'm willing to challenge myself to reach there one day.
What the Irium experience? How's that going for you?
Irium's going great. Honestly, I have my sister to thank. She actually introduced me to Irium in the beginning.
Oh yeah?
And I was just a viewer back then. So I was like all anxious. I was like meeting new people. I'm always so nervous when I meet new people. I'm like, holy cow, you guys are talking to me. Honestly, I was really insecure back then with my voice.
Yeah. Well, your voice is excellent for this. I could almost hear both your hands moving when you talked about that.
Wow. That's crazy. I'm actually moving my hands. I'm sorry.
No, it's great. It's great. It's great. It's
a habit I have. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get rid of it.
Well, see, that's no. Don't get rid of it. Don't, because that helps. I think even if you're moving your hands, it helps you express yourself, and it will show up in how you talk, because then you're more comfortable doing that, and it's you're not forcing yourself to do anything. I think that's wonderful. No, it's perfectly great. I think it's a natural reaction, which is something some folks who pick up a microphone try to shut off all their natural reactions. And in a format like this, especially with Irium, I have an idea that is very much prized. The natural reactions, the natural personality coming out, and because you're doing a lot of one-on-one with your chat, aren't you?
Yeah, I love talking to my chat. They like bullying me back. I bully them back. It's a back and forth thing, and I love them so much.
So tell me what it was like when you first come on, and then you came on again, and you had people coming back.
Honestly, my debut, I'd say it was a success. I was nervous all the way, but honestly, I have to be thankful to all the friends I've made along the way when entering Irium, when I started, when I became a pre-debut. Like, Brown, I don't know if you know who Brown Toll Star is, but he's amazing. He sang me a song before my debut, and that actually helped me calm down so much that I was able to go up into the stage, the spotlight. And honestly, I'm really grateful to him for that, because music makes me so calm.
Mm.
But I really enjoyed my debut. So many people that I've known throughout my viewer days showed up. And then the next day after, like, people still came, and I'm like, oh my god, wow, I'm actually that, like, I'm that eye-catching. Like, you want to watch me?
Yeah, it's really something that first time, isn't it? It's like, wait a second, you actually do think I'm worthy enough to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have my debut. People are gonna show up, and then I'm gonna stream, and people don't show up, and I was like ready for that.
You overachieved and didn't even realize
I
it.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. I was like, wow, I impressed you that much. It meant a lot to me when people came back. I was like, I even have regulars on a daily. Sometimes they don't show up, but hey, they got their own lives. Everyone's human.
Yeah, yeah. And there's a chance to expand when other folks show up too. When somebody comes in who's new, do you reach out to try and connect with them right away, or do you let them set their pace?
Honestly, I greet them. I greet them like how I normally greet all my viewers. Welcome them in, say good morning, afternoon, night. I sometimes mess up my intro, but it's okay. And then I just tell them, hey, you want to watch? Sure, go ahead. If you need a lurk, go ahead. I let them set their own pace after I greet them. I allow them to chat if they want. They want to just lurk and earn their points. Hey, what the heck? As long
Yeah.
as you're just hearing my shenanigans, that's totally good with me.
I think a lot of times when I'm watching the Irium folks, it's almost like a campfire setting. I mean, there's one person kind of running the campfire. That would be you, the host. But it's like everybody else is sitting down, getting comfortable, and exchanging, and it's very much more um, intimate. I think is the best word than you would say on the other streaming services.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, yeah.
I used reality before, but it was only like twice. I would compare Irium and reality as Irium being more interactive with the viewers, because when I was in reality for 2 days, there was a lot of stuff going on. I was like, whoa, okay. And then Irium is like more slower paced. Like, you meet new people, they're like, hey, welcome in. And they just like, if you're new to Irium, they'll explain to you like the star badges, how that stuff worked. I didn't even know how that worked when I first started Irium, but thanks to a lot of streamers, they're like, yeah, this is how you do this. Feel free to DM me to ask questions about it.
Oh, that's something I noticed too. Is that there's a lot of Irium folks who will join in on other people's streams when they're not streaming. They'll be in the audience, or they'll be the audience, the chat. I call it audience. It's the
Yeah,
same thing. And or they'll do a lot of collaboration if once that gets fixed up. Um, I really enjoy that about the Irium folks, that they're kind of there for each other's backs a lot of the time.
yeah, I really love the Irium community. Yeah, like even bigger streamers, well, I call them bigger, but they also drop by into like smaller streamers' chats during their debuts and
Mhm.
everything, and I'm like, this is great. I love how everyone just supports each other.
Yep, yep, that's it. And try doing that on YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, no.
Yeah, on Twitch, comments be scrolling, and like many people don't catch up.
Yeah, yeah, and then you have to like duck more things on Twitch thrown at
Yeah.
you. But there's different things involved. Would you like to eventually try the other types of streaming?
I do want to get into Twitch, but well, not young. I would say I grew up like knowing old things. Like, I had VHS tapes. I've experienced so many old stuff that I don't even know. Like, I'm not even used to the modern stuff still. I'm like, dang, I'm old for someone so young.
You make me feel triple old because I remember when those things came out. I was there. Oh, there's
Yeah.
a VHS player. That's nice.
I was like, I didn't even know what Twitch was, honestly, until Kenji and everything. I was like, oh my god, how do people use this? Because I see people changing their models,
Yeah.
doing expressions. I'm like, how do you do that? Even now, I'm like asking my friends, can you like right now? Because I want to get into Twitch because I'm getting my Life 2D model rigged right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you use Twitch? Because I only have a laptop. I'm telling you, I don't know how
Yeah.
people stream.
Well,
I don't know how they do it with a laptop.
some folks are able to do it. I mean, you gotta have a decent laptop to do it, I imagine. But I think a lot of the problem comes in when they are trying to stream a game that also takes up a lot on your computer.
Yeah,
And yeah,
I use Google tutorials a lot when it comes to things. Like I could, like I spent 3 hours on one of my streams just trying to figure out OBS and like the ropes around that to like stream my Nintendo to the capture card, then to OBS, and I'm like,
yeah, yeah. It is for something that doesn't require like $7 million of stuff to do. It sure does get complicated sometimes.
yeah, Google's my best friend when it comes to like instructions and videos. I'm
Yeah,
like, I need your help.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, and in there were times in radio where we were literally um, putting things together with scotch tape and rubber bands to get to work, and it just happens that way. It just sometimes the equipment don't work right, and I see people using OBS and the other things, and they're like, "Help!"
Yeah, I'm like, help! I don't know how to do this.
In the meantime, I'm threatening to punch Audacity all the time, and um, you don't never know what you're going to get between that and Discord on on a level. It's got it changes every time,
Exactly.
but it costs nothing, so that's good.
It's
I,
free 99. That's the only thing that matters.
yes, I'm all with the cheap. That's something else I learned in radio. Is just all the cheap. So, were you ever somebody who got up on stage before, or um,
Uh, good question. Honestly, I have like the worst memory, but I did host in a talent show as one of the hosts
cool,
for it. So I
dang,
had to do an announcement, but I was like messing up left and right because of how it was stage fright. It was my first time being on stage, like an actual stage with audience.
yeah,
But honestly, I pulled it off at the end of the day. So I'm just really grateful that was over.
yeah. But it's an experience, though, and did having just that experience help you with turning the microphone on and having that confidence in yourself?
Honestly, I had a lot of people tell me that I sound like a guy sometimes.
What?
They told me I sounded like a guy, and I'm like, do I? Like, I became so insecure about my voice, so I just like really never like if they were doing. Oh, my school did this thing where they were like, let's interview a student every day, and so they would put the mic up to you, and they're like, hey, can we interview you? And I was like, no, because I was really insecure. I was really insecure about my voice. I was like, I sound like a guy. No, thank you.
That is not true. I'm
Thank you.
sorry,
No,
folks, but
honestly, I'm
no.
very grateful to um my friends because they were actually the ones who like got me out of my comfort zone
Mm,
to like actually start streaming or like apply for Irium.
yeah, yeah. I don't know where that's coming from. I mean, I don't get that at all, and I consider myself
Never got
pretty
it
good at
either.
figuring out voices. No, I don't think. Now, if somebody tried to interview me in high school, I'd have stolen their mic and done it myself. That's
My sister would have done the same thing.
yes, absolutely. Let's talk about me. Go sit down with the microphone. But actually, in high school, I was on local cable. I did the play-by-play for our high school games one year on cable as a 16-year-old, which was pretty hilarious. I sound exactly the same as I did then.
It's okay. When I was in high school, when I first started out in high school, I was 4'11". I have not grown since. I'm still 5 feet. I
Ah,
only grew an inch this whole time, so you're good.
yeah. Well, I'm growing. I got up to 5'8", 5'9" if I have a good day. Um, Usually it's about 5'7", but I have to keep
It's
reminding
okay.
my
To me, you are a giant.
I have to keep reminding my wife because she's like 1 inch shorter than me, and
Oh my god.
she tries to look down on me, and I'm like, no, 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 straighten up. No, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. And it is kind of rare though because when I took my recent job, I was the tallest person in the office. I was like, this is amazing.
Again, you are a giant compared to me.
I'm over. I'm above every. I can see the clouds from here. And then
I'm
we,
always like, how's the weather up there?
yeah. Then we brought in a college softball player, and she was about 5'11". So that was that for that.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I was toast after that. Just sat in the corner and cried for a while. Um, my one time, my 15 minutes of glory there. Um, so when you're on stream, what are you doing with the audience? Do you have anything special you do with them? Do you try to play games with them, or is it just chat? Whatever they bring to the table.
Honestly, I let the chat do what they want with the stream. Honestly, I'm just here. I'm like, hey, we can just hang out. I just treat them as like my IRL best friends. I'm like, hey, just talk about anything. We'll talk about it.
Mhm.
There was one stream we some of us were thirsting over some men, but that's another story for another day.
That's
It
now.
became a simping area, so
Hey, it's your world. You can do what you want.
yeah. A lot of my friends know me as the person who's always dragging people and asking people, "Do you want to play Fortnite?"
One of my
So I drag my
coworkers
chat in there.
and one of
I
my
drag my chat in there.
yeah, my one of my coworkers plays it every night until like 3 a.m. And
Oh, you should hook me up.
she's incredible. She's
I'm
really
gonna
good at
drag
it.
him to Fortnite. I'm gonna drag him to Fortnite.
Yeah, no, she'll drag you in. She loves that game. She just
I
plays
love
it.
Fortnite too.
Yeah, she's really good at it. And my grandson has started playing it at age 10.
10? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
and he's
Me and
got
my
the
brother haven't even started playing Fortnite.
yeah he's got the virtual headset. So
The the VR headset?
yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm like, what's virtual?
yeah, VR. That's what it is. Yeah, he's. I'm watching him play because we can watch on a screen as he's going around. Just make sure that he doesn't get in with the wrong folks. And he's just sniping people left and right.
Yeah, sniping people is fun. The sad part is for this new season, I've actually been playing with a friend. This new season, they don't got snipers, so I'm like, I'm cooked when it comes to these things.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, that's one of the things I always liked about the Fallout series is that you can get the sniper rifles and hit somebody from 6 million yards away. I like that.
Yeah, that's super fun. Like, you can hide in a bush and snipe someone.
Yep,
Oh my god, they
yep,
don't have that anymore. I was sobbing. I was like, you did not just take away my sniper from me.
yeah. You know what they could do? I mean, they could have just left it with all the building in it, and ah, I could not stand watching that. Let somebody come in and just build a castle, and then die because the storm shrank.
Yeah, I get bullied a lot for playing on zero build, but have you seen these people
Oh,
on build?
I
They
have.
build Eiffel Towers.
Yeah, just and I'm like, I didn't. I'm not coming here to watch people build. If I did that, I'd turn on This Old House or something.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't come here to watch people build monuments. I came here to play.
Came here to watch people get sniped from way far away and scream
Yeah,
when they die. Are there any other games you play, or is it mostly that one?
honestly, it's mostly Fortnite, but if I'm like invited to collabs or my friends are like, "Hey, Fro, hop on this game," I'm like, "Totally." So I play Goose Goose Duck, Repo,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Oh,
Peak. I play Phasmophobia. Rarely that one.
you get
Oh,
scared.
yeah.
You get scared in that one, do you?
No, I'm a horror fanatic.
You're a
I'm
horror
a horror
fan.
fanatic.
So does that go to the films too?
Yeah, I love the films. I actually watched Scary Movie 6. That thing was funny. I love that, but honestly, my favorite horror movie
Yeah.
that I would say the newest or most recent, I think it was Welcome to Derry, the It movie.
Okay. Yeah, I stay away from those. I'm
It's okay. Not the horror is not a lover. Yeah, sometimes I scream in like in different games. My friend put me on this Roblox game. I was like, oh my god, this is Roblox. This is not gonna be scary. No, that thing was scary. That was terrifying.
yeah, yeah,
If,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they
If there's one thing I don't like about horror games is when you have like mannequins. I'm like, if there's
oh,
dolls or mannequins, I say no.
yeah,
I say no immediately because you never know if those things are gonna crawl up and then the mannequins are gonna move and grab you. Like, no, 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 no.
yeah. That's I'm not a fan of them in real life either.
I'm not either. I always watch my back. If I'm like walking through a Walmart and they have mannequins, I have to look at my back because I feel like something's looking at me.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's a little too realistic there.
Yeah,
And you have somebody behind you moving them, so you look back and they look different. Like, no. Um,
yeah,
yeah, I've watched too many late night films to trust mannequins.
yeah.
Not going to do that. Yeah. Do you like watching the older films too, or is it just the newer ones?
I think the older ones. I forget which it was. I think Pet Cemetery.
Hmm.
Was it that one? It was from. I
Yeah,
think it was. Is it Stephen King's?
yeah.
It's from his book.
It's from the
I think
'80s.
it's Pet Cemetery.
Well, there were a couple different versions of it, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the original one was early '80s. Um, there's sometimes the old black and white ones really get me too. Um,
yeah,
they just they just had to do with they didn't have all the special effects or anything, so they did it with music and overacting.
yeah. I
And
think the only film I watched in black and white was what is it called? It's this talking horse. It was I think Mr. Ed. It was in black and white.
that's a TV
Mr.
show.
Ed. I used to watch it as a kid.
What was fruit influenced as a kid? Mr. Ed, the talking
Mr.
horse.
Ed. And it's this talking horse. I'm like, I tell my friends, I'm like, wait, I used to watch this black and white film. What's it called? I keep telling them about this talking horse. Like, you got the human, and then this horse talks.
Yep.
And they're like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, I'm telling you, I know what this is. I'm not crazy.
Wilbur. It's just-
I loved Mr. Ed as a kid. That was funny.
yeah, yeah. They brought it back for a little while, in repeats, and they'd have it next to Andy Griffith.
Did they?
Yeah, and Leave It to Beaver. They a couple other comedy shows, mostly in black and white. Um, so if you're playing a horror game, would you rather have one that was lots of jump scares or one that played the long con until the end?
I think the long game because the jump scares become like if you play horror games a lot like me, the jump scares become predictable. You're like, "Oh, there's going to be a jump scare here." And then there's the jump scare. And so
Yeah,
I feel like it should be like build up the suspense and then at the end you should do the jump scare because then that's like, "Oh my god, what if this happens? What if that happens?"
yeah, yeah. I kind of look at movies that way because you can get stuff like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 8. You
Oh,
see,
that was predictable.
yeah, you say, well, that's horror. Well, it's more like gore. That's,
Yeah,
yeah, everybody's bloody.
I have a goal. I always have a goal when I'm watching horror movies. I need to find that one film that will scare the living hell out of me. None of them are scary anymore. None of them are scary because I can predict the jump scares when someone's gonna die, and I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna make a film that's just all lead in and then just finish with no ending at all. Everybody is
Yeah,
waiting for it until the end, and then I just like have them sit on a whoopee cushion or something. And then
that sounds fun.
3 hours. I'll put 3 hours worth.
3 hours?
Yeah, just
Okay, bet. I'll watch. I'll sit and watch.
but I'll give 10% off at the movie for the popcorn, so that'll help out a little bit. Um, so when you're on stream, when you eventually do move over to Twitch or whatever you decide to do, is it going to be games or is it going to be more like you in the chat once again? Are you going to try to do like hand cam things or what?
So I'm a brokey. So far, I'm a
Join
brokey.
me.
But Honestly, I would say games and then just chill with chat and just talk about things. Maybe draw something. I suck at drawing, so I just draw whatever I can.
Well,
But handcam, maybe. That's a maybe.
yeah, yeah. I'd. What about singing? You said you like music.
I I used to, well, I do sing, but my voice isn't as good as it was last year because I ended up getting sick for, I guess, a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my throat that got affected the most, so I have to go back to step one with vocal training, like hydrating my neck, and like it's still dry now, so
Mm.
I can't sing as well as I did, but I still do sing.
You had vocal training?
Oh, I watch videos of vocal
Oh,
training. I'm too broke to hire an actual professional like vocal trainer.
yeah, but it's still, I mean, you worked on it and got everything smooth. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Uh,
It's not. It takes patience.
Yeah,
A lot of patience.
yeah, because you're not
And a
gonna
lot of videos.
you're not gonna turn into Pavarotti one night after watching YouTube. That's not gonna work. You
Yeah,
when you get to
it takes patience. You have to be like, I got this. I can do this. And you have to keep going and going and going.
yeah,
And just like move on, move on, move on.
yeah. If you
Because you can't just turn into something you're like, you learn something one day, you're not going to learn it the next day. You're going to forget it.
oh
So you
yeah,
have to keep going over and over again.
yeah, like me and forgetting my phone going to work. I have to remind myself every single day to bring my phone to work. Otherwise,
Honestly, I don't blame you. I have like the memory of like my memory span is not good. It's no bueno.
it's a dial
I
tone.
sometimes forget collabs.
It's just a dial tone.
Yeah, I'm like my if like my mother tells me like, "Oh, Fruit, go get something." I'm like, "Okay." And then a few minutes later, I come back. I'm like, "What did you want me to get?"
And by then they've already gotten it. So it's all the way around. See, you get out of work too
Yeah,
if you do something like that. Um, I would like to know what type of music you would want to sing.
honestly, I like a lot of songs. I'm not a really stick to one genre since I am Hispanic.
Hmm.
So I stick I don't stick with one genre. I like to listen to like multiple besides country. I have a thing I have a hatred for country for some reason. I don't know who I got it from, but it was one of my family members.
Yeah. I don't like modern country. I grew up with the older stuff, but the modern stuff
Modern
sounds.
country, I have a hatred for that in my heart.
It just
I'm like, this
sounds.
is not country.
And I know they're all talented, but they just all sound the same to me. I'm sorry.
Yes,
If you hear
I agree.
one, and they all have the same type of names too. Clint Rock.
Yeah, what is with that? Like, why do you keep using the same titles? Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and after a while, I they get a number one song, and then you don't hear from them again ever.
Yes,
What happened to
exactly.
what happened to Gavin Cloud? Well, had a number one hit, and then they changed him into McNeil Jones. Yeah, like okay, great.
That's wonderful. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, bravo.
No, I mean, I'm just lately actually I've been getting back into goth music.
Goth music.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was around in the '80s and listened to a lot of that then, and I'm like, you know what? This is actually pretty good. Some of these folks now are doing now, kind of going back to the '80s with that stuff. I'm old man. I'm an old man.
It's okay. People call me old when I'm just like as young as them. It's fine.
You got a long
Sometimes
way
I'm
to go. You got a long way to
like
go.
my chat uses abbreviations, and I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
They just put out random letters and try to make you guess what it means.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying. I have to be
ALPS,
like, chat,
yeah,
treat me like if
ALPSQ.
you're treating a kid
Yes, when no diapers though. Um,
with no diaper.
no diapers. We had to. My youngest grandson is not one yet, and he is just now starting to crawl and yell and drool at the same time. So he has a siren going, and I have managed to go through two grandsons without changing a diaper. Yay! good.
Congratulations.
Yes. Well,
Congratulations. You do not want to change diapers. It stings.
no, it's bad. It's bad. I was there when it happened a couple times, but no. There's some. Uh, my wife Misty, she can handle it. She's like, oh, look what the little baby did, and I'm like, not for me. No. Uh, I'll go watch a horror movie before I do that. So, would you say um, that's your comfort game, Fortnite?
Yes. If I'm like feeling down and I just want to kick someone's butt, I honestly would go to Fortnite.
So, how do you feel about the commercial tie-ins they do?
Could you specify a little more with that?
Well, it's like they'll put in, this is this week you'll get the Hatsune Maku stream or whatever model if you want to, or this
Oh,
is
the skins?
yeah, the tie-ins.
Honestly, I have spent money on Fortnite. I will not lie. But it was only for like I'm not a big fan of Hatsune Miku. I wouldn't say I'm not a really big Vocaloid person, but I would listen to a friend if they were talking about it.
Yeah,
I'm like, just tell me the little information and
yeah.
pretend I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you get like the Peter Griffin skin or something like that, and the Thanos skin or something like that, and do you go for those or do you just stay with
No,
what you
I go
got?
for things that like match my style and taste.
Like,
Like I'd say I played Honkai for a while, and when Kafka skin came out, I was like, let me get this. So I ended up grabbing her because I like the designs. I'm more into the outfits
yeah.
of how they design the characters. So like I will love a character if their design is pretty, if their outfit is nice and it matches.
You are the target audience.
You have my attention.
Yeah.
Your outfit is beautiful.
When they made that game, they were thinking of FruitFruit. I said, what can we get FruitFruit to spend money on? I know. We'll just have really great outfits for our characters.
Yes, I'm like, pretty outfits. If you have pretty outfits, if everything matches the colors, the aesthetic, everything, you can have my wallet. But if it's not into my liking, then you cannot have it.
What is the color scheme you like the most?
I am the biggest fanatic with yellow. I love the color yellow.
Yellow. Not very many people would say that. I think they'd go with blue or pink or
Yeah, they're too biased.
Yeah.
I find those people too biased. I'm like, pick better colors.
Yeah, yellow can work with a lot of things. I mean, my favorite is gray.
Gray?
Gray.
I think I know someone who also likes gray. I forgot what their reason was for it, but I can vouch for them that I agree with the color gray.
Yeah.
It's actually a very nice color when you really put it together with, like, I'd say white or cream and black goes great with gray.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much goes with everything. I mean, it's about as neutral as you can get. It's like what's happened if you put all the colors together and mix it up, you're going to get gray. So,
yeah.
So I mean, that's if you gave me enough paint, sooner or later it will all be gray because I will mess it up.
Yes.
That's unfortunately how good my artwork is. But it is. It's terrible. It's really bad. It's banned in some states. It's that bad.
It's bad in some states. What did it do?
Well, I actually did put a drawing I did on the I think it was Twitter, and it was during the time when everybody was getting mad because people who were posted art was getting picked up by AI and used, and I put mine up with the phrase "choke on it, AI." It was so bad.
I think that's a good title. I think that's a good title.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just haters. It's okay.
Yeah.
I would have bought it.
So if you see an AI picture with the absolute worst stick figures in background, then that was me choking it to death. That was I gave it the
I
poison
love
pill.
that.
Hey, if I can't use it for good, I'll use it for bad. That's just as good. Um, what do you have any goals for yourself on Irium or
Goal
streaming in general?
personally,
Yeah.
first and foremost, is get a proper job
Mm,
because honestly, the job I have, I'm not really too happy with it, but it's something that I'm doing for my grandma
mm,
since I'm a caretaker.
right. I know how that goes.
But I don't have the consciousness to deal with her neediness to things be spotless.
Yeah, yeah. It's very tough, and some people are built for it. Um, it takes so much patience, and God love them. The folks there aren't are just trying to get by. Um,
Yeah,
and and sometimes they don't even know what's going on, and you have to help them. So that is very tough to do. That is very tough to do.
but that's my one goal. Get a job. My second goal is to try and get my 2D model
Mm-hmm.
finished before Offkai because I did win a meet and greet event, so I will be there at
Ooh.
Offkai in the meet
Oh.
and greet.
So tell me your thoughts about that. That's going to be fun.
I'm excited because I get to see my friends because I was so bummed out when I found out I couldn't go to Offkai in person. So I'm like, I pushed so hard for that event. I was like, chat, we got this. Like there was whales after whales. Like I was beaten by a leg to be second, but hey, I got the meet and greet. I get to meet my friends, so I'm like really, really stoked.
So when people start coming up to you, how are you going to react?
I'm just gonna treat them like how I do every day when we voice chat, when I'm in their streams.
Yeah. You're going to run
I'm
away?
pretty natural with people I already know, so
Yeah. You'll have an audience in person.
yeah. I'm like, oh my god, you guys came for me? For me?
Yeah, that would be pretty exciting to do. I mean, how long have you been doing this now? Not that long, right?
No, I actually debuted back last year, November.
Yeah, so that's not very
Uh,
long.
yeah.
Yeah, so to have that already so early in your VTubing career is pretty amazing.
I'm impressed too. I'm like, holy cow, I grew that much in the span of 8 months because I just hit my 8 month anniversary on the 6th of June. So
Wow,
2 days ago.
wow, it'll be almost a year coming up. You got anything planned for the anniversary when that comes around?
I'm gonna see if I can get honestly, I'm gonna see if I can get another live 2D model, but with my model being in modern clothes, because I have like a dress, it's so puffy. I'm like,
Hmm.
I want a model that has like a modern aesthetic to it.
Flip flops and sweatpants and a giant sweatshirt.
No, I'm actually some kind of a fashionista in my family, so my mother relies on me more to for gifts. Like if she's giving gifts like clothing,
Hmm.
she's like, "Fruit, is this good? Fruit, does this match?" I'm like, "No, yes." Like, so
See,
I already have the concept. I want bell bottoms, a cute tank top, and then like a little jacket.
bell bottoms. Are people wearing those again?
I'd say I am because I'm chubby. I like bell bottoms because they shape your legs better
Mm,
as a chubby person.
yeah. I remember when they first came out. Disco
Yeah,
time.
yeah, but they're not like big bell bottoms like back then. They're a little more modern. I get my grandma to fix them sometimes because I'm really short,
Yeah.
and the ones I get in my size are really long.
Yeah. Well, I have that problem with pants because I'm I'm oddly built thanks to various things. So when I get a pair of pants that fits in one way, they're also about 2 feet too long. And
It's why are pants so long? I'm like, I look at the pants at the rack. I'm like, why are these so long?
yeah, I'm like, nobody has 4 feet of leg that I
I
know.
agree. I'm like, no one is this tall.
Yeah,
No one is this tall.
yeah. Who- these are for somebody who is 8 foot tall.
Yeah, I'm like, these are for like 6 foot tall people. Like, what?
And you know what? If you get something that's not in the, the perfect sizes, it's going to cost so much more.
Agreed.
Yeah. So I went out and well, I asked my wife for it and she found it. A big old giant 10X gray sweatshirt. And by golly, I wear the heck out of that thing. It goes down to my knees, and it's just I can just I can go out with it. I can go to the store with it. Of course, it makes her crazy when I do that. But I use it for it. I sleep. I can do anything with that shirt. It's so comfortable. I wish everybody had a
Yeah,
shirt like that.
I won't judge you on that. I also have ginormous sweaters. If like someone's giving out free sweaters, they're like, "What size do you want?" I'm like, "What's your biggest size?" Because a 2X is like really big on me for
Well,
some reason. I'm like, "Oh, crazy, crazy."
well,
But
do you get in
I won't judge.
between?
I sleep in jeans.
Oh, yeah, you sleep in the jeans.
I sleep in my jeans, and I've been judged so much for that. I'm like, but it's comfortable. You gotta, if you're not comfortable while sleeping in jeans, then those are not the jeans for you.
You know what? I give you credit for that. That's pretty. I don't think I could do that on purpose. I could do that by accident, like nod off somewhere, but no. For me, it's always sweatpants and a shirt of some kind. I just and several cats, and we're good for the night. It's
Yeah.
yeah. So what type of music do you listen to calm yourself down?
Honestly, I just listen to more, I guess you could say reggaeton because
Mm.
I love when it makes you move your body. That makes me like calm down because if you listen to a music and it makes you want to move your body,
Mm-hmm.
it's perfect for you
Oh yeah.
because you're getting your little workout and then
Oh
you're
yeah.
also enjoying yourself.
I like a lot of the music from South America and Latin America because I just there's just always an underlying thing that makes you kind of move a little bit. And
Yeah, agreed.
yeah, and Cuban jazz is older Cuban jazz. I'm like, yes, give me more.
I've been trying to get into jazz because I've been hearing a lot of old jazz songs from my dad.
Mm.
That guy, him and his car blasting jazz music. I'm like, what?
Good on him. I'm on his side.
You'd love him as a neighbor. He sometimes plays it too in the TV in the living room, and I can hear it from my room sometimes. And I'm
Oh,
like, dude, it's like the middle of the night.
yeah. Well, there's actually a YouTube channel that I found that has loaded up all of these jazz albums from about 1955 to 1965, and there isn't a bad one in the bunch. He's probably got
Send that to me. Send that to me.
yeah,
I need to
I
take
will.
recommendations.
I see he's probably got 100 of them up there, and from people that you might have heard of to people that you never heard of, but you want to hear all of it all the way through. Um, whether it's a lead trumpet, whether it's a lead um, vibes, xylophone. I mean, it's all out there. It's just amazing, and I use it at work all the time. Um, just put it on and just leave it in the background as I'm doing my stuff, and then switch to the next album and go from there. It's
Yeah, I do that with a lot of my music too. I'm
yeah,
like, oh, I have to switch this album.
yeah. I actually have a list up on the YouTube channel of music that I listen to a lot. Um, and that's when my wife and I were outside, cooking a hot dog or something. We'll put that on and just listen to that because we're both old.
Well, I'll check it out because
Yeah.
I do want jazz recommendations. I've
Oh
been
yeah,
trying to get into it.
yeah.
So
I will send you that channel because it is an immense load of music. The guy should have like a streaming service with all that music and just have them randomly go up because it's just awesome to me anyway. I'm glad I found that.
I won't judge you. Music is like everyone has different music tastes, so I won't judge anyone. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, I told you I'm the one who's falling back into old goth music again, which drives my wife crazy. Which is another reason why I do it because you know
that's wonderful.
I can always drive the wife crazy with that, and it doesn't take too much work.
I bet you she gives you that look like, you serious?
Oh yeah, she's done that so many times now. We've been married about 18 years. She's done it so many times now. I'm sure I should be living to 100, but I'm probably now only going to live to 80 because she's taken that many years off my life with those stairs. Every
Agreed. Like once people become mothers, they give you that stare, even
oh
to their
yeah,
husbands. They're like, uh huh.
oh yeah. I mean, it's like she looks and you get that -10 over my head. I'm
Yeah,
taking
that's how I feel when like my mom gives me that one look. Like if I messed up, she's like, mm-hmm.
Mm. It's like, oh no.
And she's Hispanic, so
Oh
there's more threat into those stares than you think.
yeah, there's a little bit in there. Well, my wife's a redheaded Hoosier, so um yeah, she gets she can get pretty scary when she wants
You should hide in your closet.
to. No, she'll find me. I don't even if I told her she watches those shows where like wives get rid of their husbands for the insurance money and all that stuff. And she's like, she tells me like, I know what to do with you. I'm like, you mean keep me around, right?
And she's like, no.
No. I tell her, whatever you do, just no pain, okay? Just just get rid of it, find some way to get the insurance money and in my sleep preferably. That's
Sleep peacefully at night.
yeah. They don't tell you that in the wedding vows. That doesn't come up in the wedding vows.
Yeah, it's all sweet and everything in a wedding, but
Yeah.
then once you place yourself somewhere, that it's gonna be something.
Yes. When she pulls the knife out of the bustle of the dress, it's like, I hope that's to cut the cake, hon. It's like, yes, it is this time. Okay,
This time.
it's time. So obviously you've taken to this like a fish to water. I mean, you've got a great personality for it. Talk to you for days. Your voice is wonderful, very expressive, very welcoming, and playful. You have a playful voice, which
Oh, thank you.
which is really that's something you really can't teach. That's something that comes along naturally. Um, I think that I if you do make that transition over, well, I'm going to come over to Irium and bug you anyway. I'm going to come in and just bother you. Um,
Totally come in. Just don't come in when we're like talking about men. When we're having serious discussion about hot men, do not come in there. You do not want to be in.
believe me, I have never been mentioned in a discussion about hot men.
It's okay.
60 years on this planet and it ain't happened yet. I don't think it's going to start now. I'd probably try to get in on that and immediately my computer shuts off or something like that.
Sounds like my computer. It likes to kill itself when the graphic driver isn't working.
Oh man, that's something. I had a computer that was shutting itself off because it was getting too hot, and I was trying to play Stardew Valley, which, like, There's nothing going on Stardew Valley, but it would shut itself off. So I took it to a guy we knew who had his own shop, and he said, "Oh, I know what's wrong." And he went in and took a big old air hose and just blew out, just put it up to the machine and blew out dust. He says, "Okay, it should be fine now," and it was. He just used air, didn't cause us anything. I'm like, okay.
Well, now you know for next time, just use air.
Yeah, well, I don't. Now the computer is down for all sorts of different reasons, and I don't know why. Yeah, but then I'm not using this computer for any games. This is for talking to you guys. That's what this is for. I'm
Yeah, I'm
glad.
trying to get a new computer.
Yeah, well,
Because Zach, when I want to play Dead by Daylight with some friends, and it will not let me in. I'm like, let me in, let me
all that work to just hang on a hook. That's what I'd be doing.
I want to try it.
I'd be up on that hook screaming and waving at people. Ah, hi. Ah.
Help, help.
Hi. No, I'm okay here. Hi. Ow. That would be too much fun. Well, I hope to see a lot more from you in the future. I think it's that you've got all the tools to do this right. A great attitude for it, and a voice you can hear smile, which is always good. I think you're going to be very successful as long as you keep doing it and you keep taking your vitamins and doing what they say to do right. You'll be just fine.
Thank you. I really appreciate that so much.
Yeah, I really do. I think you really got everything to do with it. I'm so glad you're able to come on with me because I enjoy meeting people who lift my spirits, and you certainly do that. It's very, very easy, and it doesn't sound forced from you, which is always a giant plus.
I always treat everyone that I meet like as a friend, a buddy. I'm like, hey, don't be scared. Some people are scared to talk to me. They're like, oh my god, you have like this resting face that's so scary that we can't even approach you. I'm like, no, I'm nice. I promise.
See, that's where the VTuber thing comes in. They're like,
yeah,
oh, you
so
look.
people don't see your face. I'm all happy.
I would not only need a VTuber model, I would need a model for that model.
Yes.
Just to have an extra layer so people wouldn't see what's going on. No, we can still see you. No, not happening. Hey, I hope we can get you back on again sometime. I'm going to have the links in the description for this video. But folks, you've heard FruitFruit now, and I'm sure you made the decision to go check them out on Irium and wherever FruitFruit goes. Make sure you follow
where
her.
the wind takes me.
Yes, where the wind takes me, or she just decides to go. One of the two. It'll be the same way. Thanks so much for coming on.
Of course, thank you for inviting me. I hope I can come on someday again. I'm really grateful for you inviting me in the first place. I'm like, you noticed me?
Well, a lot of people are going to notice you now because you've got everything it takes.
Thank you. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not really used to compliments.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.